Yo, the Cleveland Browns, Madden 15 projected ratings. You got a, most people say improved team. You got Johnny Manziel, you got all that. You got Josh Gordon, getting arrested a few times in the offseason. Start off with the quarterback, though. Yeah, I got Brian Hoyer and Manziel. I don't know why you wouldn't start Manziel, even if you hate the guy. You got more speed. It's pretty much the same overall. Yeah, maybe Hoyer's a little bit more accurate. We can even prove that right now. See the most accurate quarterback on the depth chart right now. Yeah, I would say Hoyer. You even got Connor Shaw with some decent speed, but Manziel is more accurate. So, yeah, if you really don't want Manziel, fine, go Hoyer. He's a little bit more accurate, but you're missing out with that, 83 speed. So I don't know if you really want to do that. And then you got a free agent pickup, Ben Tate. You got Terrence West, the rookie. So I would start those two. Tate has more power, so you can even use. He's faster and has better trucking, I believe, all these guys. So I would just start him. Maybe if you got a franchise, you're like, oh yeah, I would start Terrence West because he's a rookie, but it's really your opinion. Ben Tate does have injury concerns too, so. Playing a bunch of line games with Browns, you're most likely going to have to use West a decent amount, just because if you keep running, you're going to get a guy tired, so you get your backup in anyway. Injury for Ben Tate, Terrence West is going to be in, so that's how I would do that. Fullback, Benaya, one of the best in the league, 85 speed, so you're good at fullback. Let's go with the receivers. Even though Josh Gordon has been arrested a few times, you're going to be good online because you can use him. They're just going to have an IR symbol, and you're going to be able to use him online. He's going to be off the depth chart if you just put him on the depth chart. Pretty simple. Receiver, I won't talk about how bad this receiving core. Yeah, I see Miles Austin going down a little bit, and maybe even Burleson, he got injured. Maybe he's a 75, 76, but I don't see much different. Hawkins, you got some speed there, and Armstrong, so Travis Benjamin, you got speed at the receiving core. Charles Johnson, was a Green Bay Packer last year in training camp, So you got speed, maybe. Miles Austin's probably the better guy anyway. He can catch better than most of these people. Maybe you want to put more Travis Benjamin in front of, I guess, Burleson or someone, if you really want that 98 speed. Plus, he's probably going to be returned too. But you're kind of okay at the receiver, even though in real life this team doesn't really have Josh Gordon, so they're not going to be great at receiver. Quarterback, they have a competition there, so offensive, this team is not going to be great. Do have a good tight end though. Madden-wise, yeah, they're going to be okay on offense, but real life, I don't believe so. The fastest tight end here, pretty easy pick in Jordan Cameron. You're going to start. Best in the league, best tackle in the league. At least you can arguably, but I think he's, top, and no one's really that close. There was Jake Long a few years ago who was close, and maybe even thought was better, but at the moment, I think Joe Thomas is the best. And then you got here some guards, they're okay. Really slow right here is Aquiston, but Alice Mack, one of the best in the league, is center. You got a rookie here. Pinkston, he's probably going to replace, I believe. Plus, he was injured last year, I remember, preseason. So, you were going to start with this guy anyway. Faster. I don't know if he's a better blocker. I'm not going to look at that. It's a lineman. You can really look at that when when the game comes out. But franchise-wise, you're starting this guy, I would say. Tackle, you're okay. Nothing great, pretty young, so you probably would just stick with Mitchell Schwartz. Ruben's okay, you can stay with him. And then Desmond Bryant, you're okay with. Phil Taylor, you're okay, but the depth at the line is not good, so playing a 4-3, it's going to be hard to find someone. Maybe you put Wynn or Hughes, one of them. Alright, let's go to unless you move a linebacker to an end and move an end over, like Ruben to a defensive tackle. It's the only other way I can see you having to good 4-3 with his team. So yeah, you got Paul Kruger, who was signed in free agency, not this year but last year, by the Ravens. I mean, he came off from the Ravens when they won the Super Bowl to the Browns. They paid pretty good. Got some young guys here, but you're starting Kruger online, definitely. Then here, you know, they lose to Quill Jackson. I think you'd rather have him than Dansby, even though Dansby had a great season last year for the Cardinals. And I would probably start him. I mean, you know, maybe Eubanks you move to your second just because of the speed. Maybe you want to user him. If you're a good user with the middle linebacker, you can use him. And you can, you know, put him at second, first, depending on what linebacker you use. Maybe you just use, like, I only use the first middle linebacker. But, well, most of the time at least. But if you're going to just, you play different, whoever is positioned on that coverage you pick, then, yeah, maybe move just second. But this guy's pretty good for first. I mean, because he got 89 speed, that's pretty fast for a middle linebacker. And you Sheard here, good there. Even Mingo. Maybe you move Mingo to the middle linebacker, or even to an end spot if you're playing a 4-3. Then you can move Ruben to a defense tackle if you need to. Here's the corners. You got Joe Hayden. No reason to replace him. Then you got pretty fast corner. You got the rookie 9th overall pick by the Browns and Gilbert. And I think Pierre Desir, I think he was picked in the 3rd round. I'm not 100% sure. But this guy, I think, from Washburn, he can play. I think he might start over Skrine. This guy, he's really good for, you know, I wouldn't say he dropped in the draft, but he's from a small school. And I believe this guy is one of the best picks the Browns made in that draft. Even though they made the pick with Manziel and Gilbert, he's probably their next best pick, I think. So you got corners; they're really good here. And we got Trufant, one of the brothers. Well, there's 3, you know. But speed-wise, you're good. They're all 90s, the top 3, and then that's the only problem with your series. He's not, you know, not fast. Well, he's fast in real life, but in this game, he's not that great for a corner. And then this is your opinion. I think Gibson, you know, played pretty good. I'm surprised he's 77 overall, but speed-wise, maybe you put Johnson there. But, you know, you would be okay either way. Then Dante Whitner, you got here. Come from the 49ers. You never know if his name's going to be changed to Hittner, but that doesn't really matter. Speed-wise, you got nothing really great. I just leave Hittner there, or Whitner, whatever you want to call him. He has good hit power, so I'll just leave him there. Kicker, Cundiff, you know, good kicking power, but accuracy-wise, not great. So punter, you don't have anything good here. Let's go to, let's talk about it overall. They were a 75 last year at the end of the year. I think in Madden, they're going to be around a 78. They're going to be up because they're going to have Gordon on the roster. If they didn't have Gordon yet, I'd probably leave them around the same. I think this team's a little bit better than last year. Got better corners, you know. And then let's start with the overall record. I say 5-11. I just think with Gordon not there, they won only 4 games last year. I think they were 3-2 to start the season. They just lost almost every game by 1 at the end of the year. Really struggled. I think 5-11. I don't know really who's going to start quarterback either. Hoyer could get the job and then lose it. You know, during the year, you might not even stay healthy like last year. You got hurt. And they also might even sign a contract extension, which you never know. So yeah, that's my Browns projected rating for Madden 15. Thanks for watching, and bye.